Hi guys, this is Ratchet Raw, and we are playing Criminal Case Conspiracy Case 13, Gone Pear-Shaped. Let's chapter 3, and there is a riot in front of the Pear store. Okay. I told the customers out front that the store were way closer to the boss's death, and they are rioting. Sit tight, Mr. Benson. Such Katia and I will be there immediately. Okay, let's stop this madness. Is it true Paul Giggs was murdered? Who did it? Where do they live? We want answers now. Please calm down. I told you I don't have any information for you. If Giggs is dead, what's gonna happen to Pear? We want to know. We want Pear. Listen up, everybody. Our investigation is classified and we have no further details to give you. You are wasting your time. Go home. Just go. Well, that's dealt with. Now, since we are here, we better go inside the store and re-examine the scene of the crime. Yeah, let's find... Yeah, they are rioting right here in front of the doors of the store. And... Hey, can you read, people? It's a crime scene. Nobody is allowed. Wow. Okay. Let's investigate now the laptop display. Oh, I thought I did this chip, but I don't. Oh, is that your shirt? But who tore it up and what are those? Why is this stuff on your shirt? What do I need is map. Oh, it's not the map of the greens. And also your phone. You're right, Katia. This is the victim's famous gold Pear phone. It's bound to give us some answers. And it looks like one of Giggs' signature red VDEX. But it looks like someone tore it. Maybe the yellow powder will tell us who. And you want to examine this map of the greens? Then let's uncover the strange markings on it. Katia, you gotta solve this case fast. Otherwise the riot that happened outside won't be the last. They're gonna break into the store, and what then? You expect us to tell you who is guilty. But no, we are keeping quiet, and breaking in won't solve anything. Or are those stores? Okay, IP properties. This bag has IP logos all over it, but only a few of these logos mark current IP stores. This map is definitely part of some kind of real estate deal, and you're right, one does Sam had mentioned making such a deal with Giggs. But this map makes it look like Giggs planned to completely take over the greens. Let's go ask one to Sam about this. Oh, they're planning to take over your district. Yeah, and all the properties have the IP logo on it, so I think this is gonna go well with One Tooth Sam. Great, Katia, let's get the victim's phone to Cathy quick. Well, I knew we weren't going to search it ourselves. Search through it ourselves. Okay, 9 hours. Okay, now let's collect this yellow powder. Let's see. Let's first collect it and then figure out who tore the victim's shirt. Great work, dear. Now let's put this yellow powder you cleared from that torsion on the microscope and see what it is. Okay. Okay, let's go Well, I wanted to do, you know, I always do clues and all first, and then we'll talk to suspects. So I guess I got carried away and went immediately for one to Sam. All right, Sam. Such Katia found this map. It looks like Geeks was taking over the Greece. Yes, he was. I didn't want to speak ill of the dead earlier, but that guy was a real vulture. I've worked 5 years to make the Greens what it is today. I made new living spaces, brought in restaurants with healthy food like lovely chia seeds. But then Gigs are right. He first played nice, convinced me to sell him some buildings, but then he turned around and claimed credit for sprucing up the Greens. Gigs was worse than Napoleon. He wanted a strong army out of my own neighborhood. But the Greens is mine, and I'll stop at nothing to keep it. It's good you felt encroached upon, Sam, but we hope you didn't take it as license to murder someone. Okay. That's all we're gonna get from Sam. But I don't think he's going to be the killer, no. I actually don't want him to be the killer because I like One-Tooth Sam, so... Protein powder. The yellow powder you took from Geek's store shirt is protein powder. Ah, good call, Katia. Geek's bodyguard John Benson said he puts protein powder in shakes for breakfast. What was he doing tearing out one of Geek's signature red shirts? Let's go see what Benson has to say for himself. Okay. Okay, let's go talk to the bodyguard again. Mr. Benson, why did you tear one of your boss's signature shirts? Oh, that's... well, I mean... Don't even try to lie to us, Mr. Benson. Yeah, you never lied to me, so... Well, the truth is, Gigs made me so angry that I had to destroy something, and it had to be something that reminded me of him. How did he make you angry? Mr. Gates treated everyone around him like circus animals. He didn't care that we were the people keeping him and his precious products safe. I like to read on the bus to work, and I showed up with my copy of User 404. He tore the book from my hand and threw it at me. He screamed, "You are a shield! Shields absorb bullets, not books." Well, you're supposed to be a bodyguard keeping Paul safe, so... So later I tore his shirt and went on a long run to calm down. I felt better after that. Sounds like Gaze was a nightmare to work for, I'll give you that. But if you took your resentment too far, you'll pay the price. Okay. Oh, he's not so suspicious at all, so... He's out. Let's check out victim's phone. Yeah, I can't believe I got the chance to poke around in the phone of Pear's founder and CEO. Did you find anything useful to solving his murder? Well, Gates was notoriously secretive and paranoid, so he didn't keep much data on the phone. But then I couldn't help myself but dug into its code a little bit. I found something super weird. You know Rosetta Pear, founder of Dream Life? Of course, Rosetta was practically dancing on Geek's grave when we met her. Well, in the code of this phone's operating system, I found Rosetta's signature. She was a primary dev on it. What? But Rosetta said she and Geeks were competitors. Does this mean she actually worked with him? Come on, Katia, let's go find Rosetta for some answers. Well, are you rivals or were you working together? Maybe somewhere in the past, so... Okay, let's go talk to Rosetta again. Miss Pear, how did it happen that she wrote the code for Paul Geek's iPear phone? Oh, so he still relied on the system I built for his private use? I guess I could be proud of that. Fact is, I had an internship at iPear when I was 15. I was so brilliant Geeks wanted to work directly with me to develop his own special phone. Cook's Geeks soon showed his true colors. Why? What happened? Well, Geeks claimed I had leaked iPear's secrets on my blog. I nearly spat out my chia seeds when I heard. Geeks said that Rosetta Pear, was untrustworthy and threw me out of his company like some kind of thief. And now look at him and look at me. Looks like I'm the one having the last laugh. Oh, that's how you became rivals in the first place. Yeah, I'm trying to contain the media while you investigate Geeks' murder, but I don't know how much longer I can hold. What's your progress? Well, between an offended bodyguard and attack genius with a grudge, it seems Giggs had a talent for turning people against him. That, and apparently he was planning to acquire a lot of property in the Greens, which had wanted Sam furious. So he made progress with the motives, but what we are sorely lacking is evidence. And we know where to get it. Without the killer used the green line to get to the crime scene. We better do a second sweep. Let's go. Yeah. Alright. I really don't know who is going to be the killer here because I don't know. I cannot picture who would be the killer among our suspects. Well, One Tooth Sam, he's out. I think we're gonna meet him again in the Greens in another case, so he's out for now. And who else? But now that I think of it, I think I'm expecting now that his son is going to be the killer. Oh, use the 404 issue. Wow, such the green line proved to be fruitful. It's a whole crate of pears. Ah, you're right, this could be where the killer got the pear they used in the murder. Let's search the crate to see if it holds any clues. And this is a copy of User 404, the book that inspired the killer's threats. Hello, there's a page torn from it. That here matches the page we found taped to the cutout of Paul Giggs. This is a killer's copy. There are some fibers caught in the crease. Let's collect them for testing. Quick enough, yeah, we're on the killer's trail. Yeah, he's not gonna get away from me. No. It's gotta be his son who is the killer. Oh, is that a bottle of poison? Zecotate, yeah, the sit. Yeah, the body found out all these pills says Zecotate. That's the poison the killer used on Giggs. Yeah, where we found it, there's no doubt the killer stashed it here. We gotta rush this bottle to the lab for closer examination. Yeah. Okay, 15 hours. Okay, now this open book. Fibers, or is that hair? I cannot recognize it. Something it is, I don't know. Fibers, okay. Exactly, yeah. Now let's send these fibers from the killer's book to Rapid and see what he can tell us. Yeah. I can't wait for that to happen, to check all else and then arrest the killer. Let's first check out the poison bottle. Ami, what can you tell us about the killer's poison bottle? I can tell the killer wasn't smart enough to use gloves when they handled this bottle, so they left behind some valuable evidence. On the outside of the bottle, I found residue of a topical cream for treating rashes. This tells me that your killer has a rash and left some cream on the bottle while holding it. We're getting close, Katerina. This killer is itching to be caught. Oh, is it itching, huh? Because we're gonna catch you now. Okay, now what do we have on these fibers? Rupper, what can you tell us about the fibers Katerina found in the killer's copy of User 404? Well, at first I believe it to be a simple woolen thread, but the flex still held in the thread shows that it was woven in a particular way. A close look at its warp and weft pattern led me to conclude that the thread was tweed. It proves that your kill wears tweed. I approve their tasty clothing. You may like the killer's fashion sense, but I don't approve of their taste for murder. We are gaining on them, Katerina. I never noticed that. Katerina, we finally have enough evidence to peer down our suspects. Let's go arrest the person who murdered IPR CEO Paul Giggs. Yeah, who murdered Steve Jobs of criminal case. It's gotta be his son. And I also suspected it to be the bodyguard. No. He doesn't have the rash. It's not her. That's not One Tooth Sam. Well, I didn't expect him to be at all. But, yeah, his cap counts as tweets. But I was right that it was going to be his own son. Well, first, he got your birthday wrong, date. But what else did he do that you had to kill him? Waldo gives you under arrest for your father's murder. You killed your own father with a poisoned pear. Why? What are you talking about? Clearly the reference was to the logo of his company. He was probably an angry customer. Believe me, he had plenty. Well, we also found a bottle of poison you used and your rash cream was all over it. Just because a girl has a rash doesn't mean it's me. That may be true, but we found your chia seed residue on the syringe you used to administer the poison. You think I'm the only person who agrees to eat chia seeds? That's a lot, Riot. They're all the rage here. Give it up, Waldo. We know you called your dad a tyrant who had to be his maker. The only question is, why? Because that's the truth. He was a tyrant. He deserved to die. Alright, say it. But you were the one who told us that your father was absent more than anything. That he let you alone to do what you wanted. He did, until I dropped out of college and Dad decided I needed to get a real job. He didn't care what my interests were. He was going to make me work for Pear. He said that being his son meant I had to take over his legacy. Suddenly all that freedom I had was gone. I sat through hours and hours of Pear training. I felt like an animal in a cage. Dearest Dad spent years throwing money at me and calling it parenting, and suddenly he turns around and wants to control every part of my life. Well, he can't cage my spirit like that. I had to break free. So he thought you could kill him to get your inheritance and do whatever you want? You don't get it. I don't want his money. I wanted my freedom. Well, but there is no way to get freedom since now you are going to prison. Waldo gives you under arrest. Waldo Giggs, you are charged with the murder by poisoning of your father, Paul Giggs. How do you plead? I am guilty, but so was my father for limiting my freedom. My teenage daughter has said similar things to me when I asked her to turn down the music in her room. But while she might be difficult and keeps blasting the hedge at full volume, mother is taking your anger a step too far. You should be old enough to know that. And now, by trying to carve out your freedom, you trapped yourself instead. Mr. Gates is court hereby sends you to 15 years in prison. You're just like my father. You only want me to suffer. Oh God. Families are always so difficult, Kateria. Of course, most parent-child conflicts don't escalate to the point of murder. For all that I can't agree with Waldo's methods, parental expectations can be a heavy weight, and something I'm familiar with as well. When I was in high school, I said I wanted to work for the police, and my mother absolutely freaked. She said police work was too dangerous and she spent months trying to convince me to go into accounting or something like that. But you listened to yourself and went to the police. Congrats. You trust yourself, you do what you want and don't listen to anybody else. In the end, we've all got to find our own paths. Some are more obvious than others, but all are difficult in their own ways. But I'm not a believer in giving up, and I bet neither are you, Kateria. So let's buckle up and get back to work. Let's get back on Marconi case. Investigating what is he planning? Is this just fantasy? With a question mark. That's what it's going to be called. Why is it called? Is this just fantasy? Fantasy what way? Movies? Books? Or just something the third? Alright, we gotta stop here, we gotta continue playing. Is this just a fantasy #1? So, thank you for watching. Don't leave a like to this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!